Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening to everyone.
Good evening.
All
Good
the
evening, ma'am.
principals, directors,
Good evening, ma'am.
secretaries. Good
Good
evening.
evening, ma'am.
Good evening, all of
Ma'am,
you.
good
Good evening, ma'am.
evening. Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening.
Monica, ma'am, can you give me the steps to join this link because a few of them are not able to. So the first step is click the link, right?
Right.
Click the link. Then second one,
Click the link. They will ask for the registration or the free seat. They need to click the free seat.
Acha, okay. Then click the free seat.
Yes. And then they can enter through Google, or they can enter through OTP. Or better is through Google, because this will directly take into this platform.
Enter through your Google ID, right?
Right, sir?
So click the link, then click the free seat and enter through your Google ID, correct?
Yes. The moment you enter free seat, you will definitely get into this platform.
Okay.
So, good
Chalo,
evening,
theek hai, thanks.
everyone. And what a beautiful platform where we all are educationists, and we are here under one umbrella, and that is what our aim is. So I really, really thank God, universe, divine, for giving us this opportunity to be with you all. So thank you, God. Thank you, universe. We love you, God. We love you, universe. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to serve all those dignitaries sitting over here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining us. You could have been anywhere else. This is Saturday evening, which means party time. You could have been anywhere, but you choose to be here. That shows how committed you are, how you are passionate about the education. Wow. Thank you so much and welcome. Before we start the program, I would हम सबसे पहले अपने ईश्वर को याद करते हैं. So let us start with our little bit prayers, that is Lord Ganesha, and which is followed by Saraswati Vandan.
वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभ निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा.
Wow, what a beautiful performance. And this performance is given by the Satyug Darshan Sangeet Kala Kendra. The principal of this Kendra is Mr. Dipinder Kant, and the students were Priyanshu, Rashi, Harshita, Kanav, Kritesh, Prayag. Wow, amazing performance. How many of you agree with me? आज माँ सरस्वती का आशीर्वाद है जो हम सब
It's really amazing performance.
I agree, ma'am. Marvelous performance.
थैंक यू सो
Really
मच
बहुत बढ़िया
amazing
परफॉर्मेंस थी बच्चों की
performance.
और मधुर गीत था।
और ये स्पेशली हमारे लिए आज के प्रोग्राम
बहुत
के लिए
अच्छा
उन्होंने
किया।
रिकॉर्ड किया सो वी आर रियली रियली ग्रेटफुल टू देम सो लेट अस प्रोसीड विद द नेक्स्ट
हमारी तरफ से धन्यवाद कहिएगा उनको और
जरूर मैम जरूर जरूर okay so let us proceed with this as we are proceeding towards our program I would like to introduce myself. I am Magical Monica. And why I call myself Magical Monica? Because I create magic in people's life. Whether I meet them for 10 minutes, 1 hour, 3 days, 10 days, whatever. I create magic. And I am named as Commando Guru because my niche is to create geniuses on the earth, where I take the program of students, where I make them genius. I know you all know that. And this is a universal truth. Every child is a genius. So we just have to groom them to that level. That is why we are on this platform where we are there to create genius on the earth. I promise you, if you get associated with this organization, you are able to create every child a genius, no matter what kind of child is that. Okay, so let's proceed. So now to talk about this DKIF, Dr. Kalam International Foundation, I would love to invite Shweta ma'am. And I will not talk about Shweta ma'am because मैं अपने मुंह से कुछ भी बोलूंगी वो कम ही होगा. तो Shweta ma'am, over to you. Please tell about yourself and talk about our Dr. Kalam International Foundation. And we'll keep talking about it because the way we are proceeding, the way we are creating magic in people's life. So over to you, Shweta ma'am.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. So sweet of you to say these beautiful words and welcome everybody, all educators here present here, all school leaders present here. I welcome you with folded hands on behalf of the Kalam International Foundation today and celebrate each other as pioneers of NEP implementation. I myself I'm an
Ma'am, your voice
Ma'am,
is
you are not
cracking.
because I just
audible.
got a notification.
Ma'am, you are not audible. Please.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Am I
ma'am.
audible now?
Yes,
Or-
yes, yes. yes.
Great. Okay. So I start all over again then. Welcome everybody on behalf of Dr. Kalam International Foundation. Yes, I got somebody request everybody to mute themselves, please, for the time being. Yeah. So we are here today on behalf of Dr. Kalam International Foundation to felicitate and celebrate the educators and school leaders over here as pioneers, the focus of our organization as we work towards bringing NEP in a reality in school, getting NEP in action in schools and all other educational institutions, right up to higher education also. So Dr. Kalam International Foundation is committed to bring into all the facets of NEP, especially we talk about research, innovations, and obviously spilling into entrepreneurship, and how to integrate that into our teaching learning process. Please mute yourselves. So that is the purpose of today's celebration, Teachers' Day celebration, where we congregate as educators, as leaders into the 21st century. We all are actually leaders into the 21st century because it is we who are going to bring the next generation forward to take the country forward. So that is the purpose. DKIF is working hard towards it. Mr. Sudhakar Singh, who is here today and will address you shortly, has conceptualized the entire idea of keeping Dr. Kalam as our inspiration. And we all share that view today. There are so many team members present here today. As the course of the celebration proceeds, we will introduce you to them. And that spirit of inspiration and appreciation that we have for Dr. Kalam has pushed us across all odds, all difficulties, because we feel that he is the one guiding us when we go to schools, colleges, all levels of academia, industry, to integrate them and to make them, help them be 21st century ready. That is what inspires us. His persona, his beliefs, his ideals, that is what inspires us all. I hope the same fire kindles in you all. And that is the precise reason we are here together, all of us. तो ज्यादा समय ना लेते हुए डॉक्टर कलाम इंटरनेशनल फाउंडेशन की तरफ से जो आप सबके साथ हम आगे बताएंगे, हम लोग रिसर्च क्लब्स बना रहे हैं, एक बहुत बड़ी कम्युनिटी बिल्ड कर चुके हैं और आप सबके साथ भी अब एक लॉन्ग स्टैंडिंग रिलेशनशिप बनाना चाह रहे हैं. And this is the beginning of it all. For those who are new to this organization, new to this meeting, this is the beginning of it all, and you would enjoy the association, I am sure, get enriched with it as the course of meeting proceeds. Let's begin the meeting and begin the celebrations of Bhi Kalam Mentorship Award. And for all you pioneers in NEP implementation, I salute you all, and I hand over the mic to Monica ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much for your wonderful words. And great. So let us proceed. Why we are here? We are here as a teacher, as a mentor, and how we are contributing into our schools, into the society, into the people around us. That is the best part we need to do. So when we started this program, what was the intention? The intention was that all the dignitaries, all the experiences that each and every teacher or principal or the deans or the directors are having, let's be on one platform so that we can create a history, so that we can create Dr. Kalam in each and every child. That is what our aim is. So, ज़्यादा समय ना लेते हुए, I will start the PPT. I will start where we are, where everybody who's participated over here. We got around 350 registrations. I would say that's more than that. After that, till last night, we were getting all the registrations, though the time was less. The last date was given 13th. Then also everybody was into it. And few, इतना था कि हमारा जो Gmail था वो भी block हो गया था. That means it was overloaded. That was the wonderful, the results that we got. It's amazing that everybody is so enthusiastic. So I would like to share the certification of the principals who are getting such kind of award, who are implementing NAP into their curriculum. I would love to share with you the certificates. Just give me 1 minute. Let me share it.
गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरा गुरुर्साक्षात् परब्रह्मा तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः।
वाह, बहुत पुराना मंत्र है, बट कितना कितना साक्ष्य है ये हमारे लिए कि गुरु कहते हैं ना, गुरु गोविंद दऊ खड़े काके लागो पाए, बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंद दियो मिलाए। सो गुरु की ये महिमा है कि गुरु सब कुछ कर सकता है। गुरु ही एक शिष्य को कहाँ से कहाँ ले जा सकता है। दैट इज द बेस्ट पार्ट ऑफ गुरु। और एक छोटी सी कविता पढ़ूंगी मैं, अ, जो कि कितनी कितना सच है। और दैट इज व्हाट I when I have not written it, but I would love to recite in front of all of you. And that is, मैं एक अध्यापक हूं। मुझे पता है कि मेरी कोई शोभा नहीं। शोभा तो महलों और गुंबदों की होती है, लेकिन मैं एक नींव हूं। नींव तो छुपी रहती है। नींवें कौन सा दिखती हैं, पर पता है कि नींवें हैं तो महल है, नींव है तो गुंबद है। तो इसमें ये लिखा तो है, मेरा कोई वजूद नहीं है, बट आई एम रियली प्राउड टू से दैट आई एम अ सुपर कूल मेंटोर वेयर आई ट्रांसफॉर्म स्टूडेंट्स फ्रॉम ऑर्डिनरी टू एक्स्ट्राऑर्डिनरी। दैट इज व्हाई आई एम हियर। सो फिर भी लोगों के हिसाब से टीचर्स के बारे में जो ख्याल है, तो उनको उनके को मैं क्लैरिफाई करने की बात करती हूँ। मुझे पता है मैं लोगों की चर्चा में नहीं हूं, किसी की जुबान पर नहीं हूं, किसी की बातों में नहीं हूं। बात तो दिए की होती है, चर्चा तो रोशनी की होती है। मैं तो वो जोत हूं, और जोत है तो रोशनी है, जोत है तो दिया है। तो ये एक छोटी सी चीज और ऐड करूंगी मैं इसका। मुझे पता है मैं किसी का प्यारा नहीं हूं, बिकॉज टीचर्स को सब लाइक नहीं करते। प्यार तो मीठी बातों की होती है। मुझे झिड़कना भी पड़ता है, डांटना भी पड़ता है। हाँ, पर मुझे पता है झिड़क है तो कोई वकील बना, झिड़क है तो कोई डॉक्टर बना, झिड़क है तो कोई इंजीनियर बना। मैं हूं तो सब हैं, और सब हैं तो ये दुनिया है, दुनिया है तो ये मिरेकल्स हो रहे हैं। राइट। सो थैंक यू so much for listening to me. So let us proceed. मेरे को नेक्स्ट पीपीटी चलानी पड़ेगी क्योंकि आई हैव टू शो यू योर सर्टिफिकेट्स. Those who are here, I would like to show your certificates. So here comes जिसके लिए ये प्रोग्राम किया गया, मेंटोरशिप अवार्ड. Is it visible to everybody?
Yes, ma'am, it's visible.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So जगजीत सिंह जी, लेट मी, बिकॉज मजा नहीं आएगा अगर कोई म्यूजिक ना हो साथ, राइट? सो आई एम पुटिंग अप द म्यूजिक विच इज लाइक, ओके.
Please state it do it right. Bro, hello, bro.
हाँ जी सर.
थोड़ा स्लो कीजिए ना, ऐसा जल्दी जल्दी सड़क से मत थोड़ा.
ओके. मुझे ये रिक्वेस्ट आई है, थोड़ा स्लो कीजिए. आई एम रियली सॉरी बिकॉज देयर आर सो मेनी. सो not a problem. I know it is such a wonderful moment for everybody. So So we have more to come, but so let's hold on. I'll continue after we welcome our chief guest. So I would request Sudhakar sir to be here, who's the president of this NGO. And I would, our chief guest, as everybody knows, who is Dr. Suraj Prakash Khanna. Thank you so much, sir, for coming over here between us and accepting our, invitation to come over here. Thank you so much, sir. Sudhakar, sir, over to you. I would like you to welcome Dr. Suresh Khanna. Are you there? Sudhakar, sir, are you there? Okay, before sir joins.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Like I have joined, and many thanks for your kind words, Monica ma'am. And if you
Yes,
give permission, like I can.
unmute. Am I audible? Am I audible?
जी सर, मैं आपके बोलने से पहले मैं सर की
Actually,
इंट्रोडक्शन
it
देना
was not
चाहती थी कि
getting. It was
सर
not
का
getting
क्या प्रोफाइल
unmuted,
है
so I'm
एंड
really sorry.
हाउ ही बिकेम टू दिस position. He's a esteemed scholar and he has done PhD in electrical engineering from prestigious University of Leeds in United Kingdom. And he pursued his academic journey after a doctorate and research and remarkable contributions in the field of quantum, cascade, laser, and high mobility devices. Wow. And he is at the position of the principal scientist. Wow. Senior principal scientist. Wow. And he has researched so much. मतलब अगर मैं रिसर्च की फील्ड में बात करूं तो सर ने जो धमाका किया है मीडिया में, तो शायद मैं उसको पकड़ भी नहीं पाऊंगी. देयर आर सो मेनी थिंग्स and so many journal articles, 100 journal articles in past 17 years. And it has been featured in renowned publications like Nature Publication Group, Advanced Optical Materials, Applied Physics Letters, IEE, and he exceptionally contributed into media outlets, Venture Intelligence, NatureAsia.com, Azo Optics, Compound Semiconductor.net, FirstPost.com, Newswave, Co.in, and this is on and on. सर, सुधाकर सर, आप सर को इनवाइट कीजिए एंड देन हम सर के पास आएंगे जो कि अपना शेयर करेंगे अपना एक्सपीरियंस अपनी जिंदगी का. ओवर टू यू सुधाकर सर.
Am I audible?
थोड़ी
Yes,
आवाज
sir.
डिस्कनेक्ट होके आ रही है सर.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
यस सर.
Yes, sir, you are
आपका
audible.
स्क्रीन ऑफ है. यस
Yeah,
सर.
just okay, fine. Actually, there is some trouble with the laptop, so I'm really sorry for that.
नॉट अ प्रॉब्लम सर.
हाँ, कुछ ना कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो रही है, so hardly matters. It happens.
दैट इज.
Uh, I heartily welcome Dr. Suraj Khanna Saab, and I'm really grateful to him for accepting our invitation to join us today as a chief guest. I've heard a lot about him from our friend Surakant sir, and I don't have words actually to express my gratitude to him for the same. I would like to say a few words about starting our organization, Dr. Kalam International Foundation, जिसको हम प्यार से DKIF कहते हैं. डॉक्टर कलाम साहब का ये सपना था, एक उनका विजन था कि हमारे देश के जो युवा हैं वो भारत को इस तरह से विश्व में प्रस्तुत करें जो हमारे गौरवशाली भारत का इतिहास रहा है। उनका ये मानना था कि हम युवाओं में ऐसे संस्कार को डालें और साथ ही ऐसे नए मॉडर्न जो टेक्नोलॉजी है उनको हम सिखाएं, ताकि वो एक अच्छे इंसान के साथ साथ एक अच्छे प्रोफेशनल के तौर पर उभर कर आए। डीकेआईएफ का शुरू से ही ये सपना रहा और इसीलिए अ, हमारा जो टैग लाइन है, कम्युनिटी द एम्पावरिंग द कम्युनिटी थ्रू आर्ट, कल्चर, रिसर्च एंड इनोवेशन। हम लोगों ने अभी तक कई रिसर्च क्लब्स बच्चों के बनाए हैं और ऐसे भी क्लब्स हैं जहाँ पे आर्ट एंड कल्चर से रिलेटेड एक्टिविटीज होती रहती हैं, जिसमें श्वेता मैम, मोनिका मैम, कुसुम मैम, भावेश सर, राजेंद्र शाह जी, डॉक्टर रश्मि त्यागी, सभी का एक अपने एक प्रयास, ऐसा प्रयास रहता है जो बच्चों में इन सारे गुणों को पार करना है। It will be very pleasantly surprising to you that more than 300 students have written research papers and they have presented in our last DKIF Education Summit that happened at Sukrant University on 9th of April. So around 5 to 6 school students, uh, offline and online, presented their research papers, and जो वहाँ पे गणमान्य लोग थे, they were pleasantly surprised and in fact they were asking about the research paper from them. So what we feel is that, agar from very start, from very beginning, we start this culture of research-based learning and taking them away from the rote learning, they will be grown into such a professional and such a human being that India is has been dreaming of. Dr. Kalam has been dreaming of. और जब से हमारे प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने जो अनुसंधान कहा है, इस तरफ सारे स्कूल्स एंड कॉलेजेस का ध्यान जाने लगा है। लेकिन हमने इस कार्य को उनके इस अपील के 2 साल पहले से ही शुरुआत कर दी थी और मैं अब समझता हूँ कि जय अनुसंधान जो है उसको अपना एक लक्ष्य मानते हुए हम सारे स्कूल्स को, कॉलेजेस को इन पर ध्यान देना चाहिए और इस पे कार्य करना चाहिए। तो मैं तो ये कहूंगा कि एक नारा पकड़ के हमें चलना चाहिए, जय अनुसंधान और जय कलाम। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ मैं दो पंक्तियां और यहाँ पे कहना चाहूंगा, जो कि मैं अक्सर कहता हूं कि अब हम सब में कलाम होना चाहिए, अपना मान हो न हो, देश का मान होना चाहिए। धरा के अंबर पार भी माँ भारती का श्रृंगार होना चाहिए, अपना मान हो न हो, देश का मान होना चाहिए, कि अब हम सब में कलाम होना चाहिए। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सभी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया और मैं अब सूरज सर की तरफ मुखातिब होकर उनसे विनय करूंगा। आई रिक्वेस्ट हिम टू से फ्यू वर्ड्स एंड we would be grateful to him. Thank you so much.
Yeah, am I audible to everybody?
Yes, sir, you are audible.
जी सर।
Yeah. Uh, First of all, namaskar to all the teachers, principals, and all the distinguished guests. And my thank you to Monica ma'am and Sudhakar sir for the kind words. And before I give a small, what do you call, a brief about my career and my like career profile and other things, there is a small story क्योंकि ये कलाम जी से related event है. So I have been, I had the, I would say, a fortune to be with him for probably few hours in Rashtrapati Bhavan. So if you look behind, so this is the picture which I took with him. So what happened was like, and that's also like you'll be surprised that I was a fresh graduate from engineering. Okay, and at that time doing video conferencing was a luxury. So I joined a small company who was offering video conferencing, which was very tough job to do at that time in 2002. And Kalam साहब को वहां से राष्ट्रपति भवन से he had to address a gathering of doctors from Rashtrapati Bhavan. So our company had the responsibility to set up that thing for him. So it just happened that I got the opportunity to set up this thing for him. So that gave me a small opportunity to see the man personally himself. Okay. So what happened? Like we were setting up the things in his, I think one of the director of technologies office, which happened to be in his personal suit. So we were setting up the things, and then he just came in, and he was just in his lungi and very casually dressed, and he was very humble, down to earth. He interacted with us. He gave us some autographs. He asked, "Sab theek chal raha hai? Kab tak ho jayega?" And then we requested him if we can take a picture with him, and he obliged. So that was the small interaction we had with him, and that was fantastic. And I would say that partially or something like clicked with me that inspired me to go further after engineering, to go for masters and then to do a PhD eventually. And then like that journey has taken now 20 years. Like it was 2002 and now we are in 22 years. So so now I would say it's a miracle or just by chance that now I'm using the same video conferencing technology to address a gathering again, which has come together for means in the honor of Dr. Kalam. So that's a small story which connects me to Dr. Kalam. And okay, like why I'm here, like because I would give the credit to Bhavesh ji, Bhavesh sir rather. So because like he happened to visit my laboratory, okay, and then we had recently developed some small kit which I'll come to it later. So that caught his eye basically, and then he thought, okay, this could be a fantastic story to tell to the principals, educators, and then it could be taken to something which could be used at the hands-on by the kids. So that's why like he thought like, okay, probably this platform can be used for that purpose. So okay, let's go back, okay, in time. And then like I was a fresh graduate, and at that time nanotechnology was the buzzword. Okay, so that word clicked my what do you call imagination. So I was trying to look for like where I can pursue or get what do you call get a beginning towards the area of nanotechnology. So what happened was like I enrolled in a master's degree course in Leeds, and that started my journey towards research. So I finished up my master's, and then I started my PhD degree, and I had the fortunate opportunity to work with one of the world leaders at that time. So we were doing molecular beam epitaxy. Like that's a technique, very tough and very costly technique, where you can plant what do you call thin films atom by atom. Okay, so that gave us the opportunity to create terahertz quantum cascade lasers. And again, that was a very upcoming and buzzword at that time. So we were very fortunate in getting very good results, and we had lots of collaborations across Europe and USA. We published very high profile papers, and and it was all good. And then as like हर चिड़िया को अपने घोंसले से उड़ना होता है, so that was the moment for me once I finished my PhD and postdoc with my supervisor. Uh, so then I had an opportunity to move to Northwestern University. I did some work over there, and then while I was looking for opportunities to come back to our country and serve in a very what do you call uh, in a very special way. So then this opportunity came up where there was a position at in Delhi. Like Delhi is my hometown basically. So I applied, and then somehow things clicked, and then I landed up here. So then we took up the existing problems and problem in the sense the scientific problems which were assigned at that time, and then we did a lot of good work in terms of developing photo detectors. And photo detectors by means I just give you a small introduction. Like you put light and then you can collect current out of it. So that's basically a photo detector. So we did a lot of good work, and we published a lot of papers through that, and we had two very good students with us, and those students graduated, and then they went on to one of them is working in a first solar named company which is based out of America, and the other student is in Barcelona. He's trying to finish his PhD. So why I'm telling you this is basically, see, this is the reward of getting into research. Okay, so once you're into research, so if you do good kind of research, it gets published in high profile journals and people appreciate that. So that is one kind of reward. And the other reward is, as an educationist, if our students they do good, so that gives us a lot of mental satisfaction, and it gives us a lot of motivation that yes, we can train good students and they can reach to very very respectful places. So these are the two kind of rewards which basically motivate me to be in this area. And of course there's my hidden agenda. Like I love to do invention. Okay, so that keeps my mind engaged 24/7. So that is the self motivation kind of a thing which I find in myself, which keeps me going. So I think that is one of the very important thing which we as educators we have to highlight to our students basically. So if they want to get into research, it will be a 24/7 job, and they'll need to do it with with lots of dedication, I would say. Okay, so now we move on. So we did a lot of high profile research. We were publishing with students, and then suddenly there was a push. Okay, what you can do with the industry? So can you work closely with the industry? Can you solve their problems? Because I happen to be in CSIR. So CSIR has a primary mandate to address to if there are any industrial problems, and if we can integrate with them, and if we can provide them some solutions. So then it happened like we happen to have a interaction with the company which is based out of Sonipat and Panipat. So they have been making technical textiles. So technical textiles, what that means is basically the textile which is not a usual textile which you put in this kind of cloth. That is basically it contains some amount of metal fibers in it. Okay, so that gives it extra strength and durability, and it has got some specialized applications. So then we tried to look at the electrical properties of that kind of material. So that led us to publish two very good papers in IEEE, and also the discovery of the fact that these kind of materials they can show inherent property of a memristor. A memristor, okay, now let's come to memristor. What is a memristor? A memristor is the fourth basic component which was proposed in 1971. And up till now, like lots of companies and a lot of researchers have demonstrated memristors, but not anybody has done it in a electronic textile. So that was our unique discovery, that the inherent property, electrical property of this yarn, it can show a memoristic kind of behavior. A memoristic kind of behavior is basically it's a resistor with a kind of memory. So basically, it remembers how much current you have passed through it. So accordingly, it will change its resistance. So that was all good. So then we thought, okay, what can be the next thing? So the next thing was, can we show it in terms of fabric? Okay, well done. We demonstrated the same phenomena in the electronic fabric also. So we published that paper also. So now the question was like, other than publishing high quality papers, can we extract something extra out of it? So basically, then we sat together and then we brought up a plan, like where, like, if possible, can we make a small kit out of it, which can be used by the school students, college students to understand the basic principle or the basic functioning of a memristor. So there we developed this kit, and it was like we were fortunate that it was selected to be uh, put up in the museum of our laboratory, and it was displayed there. And we had a lot of there was a week of exhibition, 1 week, one lab kind of event which happened in our institute, where a lot of school kids and college kids they travel to visit us. So there we demonstrated this kit to them, and it was very positive response from them. Okay, so that was with the kit. Okay, then we thought, okay, what extra we can do with it. So then it came to our mind, like we can probably contact Atal Tinker Lab kind of organizations and National Innovation kind of organization. And now I would bring DKIF also in that pool. So possibly we can take up our kit to these kind of organizations, which can help us to take the kit further to the what you call audiences or the students basically, where they can try it out and they can make assemble the kit with their own hand, and and through that they can understand, like, no matter it doesn't matter like how what kind of material you're using or what kind of uh, device you're using, but if you're trying to innovate something, like you would be able to find some or the other new thing in it that will give you new innovation. Because why I am highlighting that, because this kind of material was already being produced in the industrial sector from last 8 to 10 years or maybe more. But it just happened. Nobody tried to look at that material from the point of view where we try to look at that. So that gave us the discovery, the innovation, everything started to follow with that. And all that is happening, and in parallel, what we tried to do was like what extra we can extract from this kind of discovery. So right now we are in the process of writing what do you call international standards, like which if approved, like they can be used to test these kind of materials in future. So we are working with the International Electrotechnical Commission. So we have some projects lined up in future. So if they go through, so then possibly we'll be introducing a new standard out of the same what do you call our discovery. And also we are trying to write few patents also. So why I'm highlighting this is, like, we started with an entirely new kind of material 2 years ago, and now we are trying to build up a kind of a umbrella thing where we are trying to get a lot of offshoots. And in terms of collaborators, I would say yes, of course, we are trying to make a lot of collaborators. Like a couple of them are in US. One of them is a doctor at rather he's a director and also a medical doctor in a neurology lab at University of Texas. And other person is he works in biomagnetics, and again he's a director of a biomagnetics lab in Virginia Commonwealth University. So what I'm trying to do here is, like, because our materials show very unique properties which can be used for neuromorphic kind of applications. So that's why I'm trying to build up collaborations with the people who have direct expertise of those areas. So that will eventually give us more outcome from from the same discovery. So that's why, like, I would say it's very essential to begin the innovation, and in parallel, one has to look for like what all offshoots one can get and how one can make new collaborations. So these kind of things need to be explained, or I would say the young students need to be made aware of these kind of things at the appropriate time, so that when they're at the what do you call important junctures of their careers and their education, so they would be able to make right decisions. And I think that responsibility lies with us as our educators. So, so this gives a small glimpse of what I've been trying to do, and I think I'm not sure how much more time I have. Like I can go on and on. Like it's it's up to Monica ma'am and Sudhakar ji. Like if they would permit me, then I can explain more things. But I think we have some
Less
limitation on
time.
time.
Yes, yes, sir. Thank you so
Yes.
much for realizing
So
that.
so I would like to close my address by thanking the DKIF platform and Sudhakar ji and Bhavesh ji and Monica madam and all the background what do you call people who are working tirelessly to make this event successful. And also, of course, to all the people who have joined here. So it's a great occasion, and also I think I gave a very short and a very what do you call rapid introduction of a long career. So I hope I I managed to get my point across. So
Yes, sir.
so I think I'll say thank you now, and I'll hand over the
Thank you
stage
so much,
to Monica
sir.
madam.
What a vast experience you have got, and I'm 100% sure the principal sitting over here, if they allow, us to serve them, the dignitaries like you, they can actually create, the Kalams in the society. So thank you so much, sir, for coming here, sharing your views with us, sharing the research that you have done. Amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, sir.
Uh, yeah, Monica ma'am, Suraj sir, really, I don't have words, in fact, to express our gratitude. माई ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं कहूँगा, आवर कहूँगा, क्योंकि उसमें सारे लोग हैं, डीकेआईएफ के सारे लोग हैं जो अपने हृदय तल से आपको आभार व्यक्त करते हैं। और ये आभार और भी बढ़ जाएगा जिस दिन हमारे देश का हर युवा आपके द्वारा, कलाम साहब तो दिखाई रहे हैं, लेकिन उस का उनका माध्यम बनना, जैसा कि हम बने हैं, हम चाहते हैं कि आप भी माध्यम बने। और हम लोग बल्कि कंधे से कंधा मिलाकर जो हमारे बच्चे रिसर्च में आगे जाना चाहते हैं, क्योंकि बहुत सारे स्कूल्स हैं, बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस हैं, एंड वी आर कनेक्टेड टू देम। एंड देर इज दिस वन स्कूल, IES पब्लिक स्कूल। तो अभी बिकॉज एग्जाम्स आर गोइंग ऑन हियर इन नॉर्थ इंडिया, बट आई केम टू नो दैट इन केरला इट्स नॉट गोइंग ऑन. So they are sitting idle, and they are getting restless to get into research activities. So I told, just wait for some days and we are going to do it, because we had this teachers celebration kind. You won't believe, Monica ma'am is putting up in US right now, and रात के 2-2 बजे तक, and I was also awake yesterday. रात के 2-2 बजे तक, even भावेश sir and all, जो अभी यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा easy दिखता है, but उसके पीछे there's a lot of work that goes into. So what I mean to say is that कि those students, they are so curious to go about it, and I think that it's because of Dr. Kalam's blessings and his presence. Actually, we always think that he is right there with us. He is observing us, and keeping us motivated always. Whenever we work for DKIF, I have, told ample number of times during the meeting that, see, all of us are working people, right? तो 7 बजे 8 बजे वी कम फ्रॉम द ऑफिस एंड देन डीकेआईएफ का काम शुरू करते हैं. तो आई टेल देम कि यार, मैं थकावट फील कर रहा था व्हेन, जब हम डीकेआईएफ का काम कर रहे हैं, तो ये थकावट कहाँ चली गई, आई डोंट नो. So that is the kind of energy we get from Dr. Kalam, and he's still there. हम तो कोई मानते नहीं कि he is not here. He is always there, right? And that is why we don't use mala and all, putting around. हम बोलते वो हैं, देख रहे हैं हमको. तो मुझे बड़ा अच्छा लगा, बहुत ही बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. और आगे हम लोग करेंगे और इन बच्चों को साथ लेकर आगे लेके जाएंगे. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सर, बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद.
Thank you so much,
Monica.
sir.
It's my pleasure.
Thank you.
My
Bye
pleasure.
bye. Take care. Yes. Okay, so let us proceed next, because everybody is waiting for their certificates to be displayed over here, right? So मुझे एक कंप्लेंट आई है. दे आर सेइंग कि मैम आप भाग क्यों रहे हो, हमारा सर्टिफिकेट डिस्प्ले करो. आई एम रियली रियली सॉरी, मेरा कसूर नहीं है. The moment I click this arrow, it goes on like this. So now I'm going to stay over there, and then I'll be displaying the rest of the certificates. Here you go. Wait.
स्क्रीन बड़ा हो सकता है क्या, मोनिका मैम?
interested in getting the printout, so there is a link shown in the chat box. You can actually get the printout. Otherwise, you can take it yourself, and you will just click that link and you will come to know what it is about. Those who want, they can enroll into that. Congratulations to everyone. It was so difficult to, select candidates, because the kind of work you all are doing is amazing. And it's not that we have not considered all your things. We saw the websites, we saw your work, and the content written by you. Amazing. Congratulations to each and everybody for getting this mentorship award in 2023. You are the pioneers in implementation of NAP. Congratulations. अगर मैंने आपको कुछ फास्ट सर्टिफिकेट भगा दिया हो तो आई एम रियली रियली एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी फ्रॉम माय साइड. Great. So now we stop.
Somebody is asking in the chat box how to download those certificates. So actually, the certificates cannot be downloaded from here. It will be put at the FB, Facebook of Dr. Kalam International Foundation, and also will be put in the group that you are in. So don't worry about that. Okay, ma'am.
Thank you so much, sir. So you can download from the Facebook, and those who want to take the printouts or those who want to from us, there is a link given by our team. You can click that and you can get it at your place, convenient place. Okay, so we have more guest of honors with us. So, and they are already associated with us. They are already doing such a major thing, I would like to request Sujata ma'am. Are you there, ma'am?
Yeah, ma'am.
Wow.
Yes, ma'am, I'm here. Thank you.
Congratulations, ma'am. I'm really, really proud to announce this कि सुजाता मैम already DKIF के साथ जुड़ी हुई हैं, और activities और workshops. There are so many things going on. I would request her to share her experience with us. थोड़ा सा introduction जरूर दूंगी मैम, क्योंकि मैं आप जो काम कर रहे हैं, the kind of contribution you are giving to the society is amazing. So I will highlight you over here. Your screen is on, ma'am?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Welcome, ma'am. What a pleasing personality you are. And she's the principal of IES Public School, Kerala. And she's a resource person from CBSE in career guidance, National Education Policy, founder of Learning Forum Crest, educational ambassador of International Institute of Influencers. And he has, received so many awards अगर मैं अवार्ड्स बोलने लग जाऊं तो मुझे पूरा टाइम लग जाएगा. सो आई डोंट वांट टू वेस्ट. आई ओवर टू यू सुजाता मैम.
No, don't
Kindly.
tell anything. Yeah, that was just sent. The profile was sent. That's all. Yeah,
Over to you, ma'am.
yeah. Thank you, Dr. Kalam Foundation, and especially Rajendra sir, who invited me for this program. Sudhakar sir, who used to be with me. Shweta ma'am, very close friend of mine. Monica ma'am, I know you through this, research group. Rashmi Tyagi ma'am, and I earlier I used to associate and I used to attend many meetings, but so sorry that recently I'm not getting enough time because of my PhD work and the work that's going on. But still, I really love to be a part of Dr. International, Kalam International. Uh, as a principal of the school, as you said, I have initiated several work, I have been giving several opportunities for the students because I always believe that learning something from the textbook will not help a child to grow. The child will be growing physically, but emotionally, mentally, or exploring the world, that kind of growth will be denied if a teacher is simply focusing on the textbook. What a real educator must do is to give room for the child to know about himself or herself, knowing the personality trait of the child, knowing the skill of the child, knowing the aptitude of the child is important. And after knowing, there are several students in our school or in many other schools who doesn't know his or her own skills and personal attributes because they are children. So as grown up, as a teacher, as an educator, it's our role to motivate them. Okay, the small word, a positive word, a word of appreciation will definitely help them to grow in their life. Recently, I attended a program where one of the famous music composer, he was addressing the audience. And to the audience, he said, my talent was identified by a teacher when I was in grade 8. Till grade 8, he never knew that, he will be able to sing in front of others and he has the talent. One fine day, what happened was during the school youth festival, his class teacher called his name and asked him to be on the stage for the singing competition, where he was really shocked when ma'am called him because ma'am had listened him humming several times. So she knew that he will be singing. So that was the first platform he got. He didn't enter into the platform directly, but a teacher hand holded him to enter onto the stage. And later, he got the best state award for the music composer, upcoming several awards he got in his life and still working in this field. This is just one example. Same way, in our school also, there will be several students. Knowing themselves is important. And after that, we have to give room for them to explore. Here comes the importance of research. When they do research, we all know after Corona, there are a lot of changes in terms of technology. In seconds, it is changing, and several jobs got obsolete. So, how will you make a child to grow in terms of career? Because that is important for a proper career. We are giving education. The main purpose of education is to lead a very good life. As Sudhakar sir always say, helping people around, okay, and doing research and contributing something to the nation. That is important. For this, the second option is important. You have to give them option to explore. There comes the importance of research in terms of any of the area, whether it is occupation, whether it is a problem faced by the society, whether it is regarding a cause, whether it is a problem faced in the field of medicine, whatever it is. If you give the child the opportunity. For last year, I started several projects. The one project was this research. 30 young scientists were there in my school. We started research center last year, and they were properly guided by my teammates, mentors. Three science department mentors attended DKIF program here, and I used to be there with the students every Friday. I used to be with students along with these mentors, and we used to give training on how to make a research journal. The way was, or the path was not easy, but the satisfaction that I got and the teachers got after the completion of the whole process is tremendous. It took almost 6 months. Sudhakar sir was saying, like, IES school, the students are so curious. Yes, and the principal of that particular school where the students want to do research. Now, this year, what happened was all the students who did research last year, they are acting as student mentors. They are also part of research. They are hand holding others to do more and more, in this area. So now the number has increased to almost 50. And I want to do more, but as there are many activities happening in my school, if you really want to do research, you must concentrate on it. But I'm sure this kind of program will definitely help them to grow in their life, do the whatever they want. Because after 5 years, suppose this particular career is not there, the students who have done research will not be having any problem because they know how to research and they know how to live. With this small note, I don't want to extend because it's already late. Once again, deep from my heart, I thank you, Dr. Kalam Foundation. And Kalam Foundation is also giving National Science Congress an opportunity. I want all the principals here, please take your students, for this Congress and ask them to participate. And I wish DKF all the very best. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your
Monica, ma'am.
kind
Yes.
words.
Monica, ma'am.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 Sudhakar
So,
sir,
ma'am,
good evening.
actually, I
Yeah.
don't have words to say thank you, क्योंकि बहन को तो हम thank you कह नहीं सकते हैं. And you
Yeah.
have been with DKIF since its inception.
Yes.
जब से हमने शुरुआत की थी तब से आप हैं, और अब तो बच्चे भी हैं स्कूल के, और मतलब even we talk about you, you always inspired us to, you were the first principal who believed in what we said, that we want the children, the kids to do research. The others said कि how is it possible, कैसे ये तो PhD scholars के लिए है. But then you proved this, and we proved this together. और हम लोग भी यही चाहते हैं कि जो है कम से कम महीने में 2 बार ये हम लोग रिसर्च बच्चों के साथ क्लब में करते रहें. वैसे तो वी हैव बीन डूइंग सो मेनी एक्टिविटीज, यू वुड हैव सीन दिस. रश्मि मैम, अब मुझे अगर टाइम देंगे तो रश्मि मैम का पहला जो है हम लोग इस साल का फर्स्ट सेशन वी वांट टू कीप with the children of IAS public.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sir.
So Rashmi
Sure.
ma'am is there. Rashmi ma'am, are you there?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
I'm
yes.
very much here and I'm listening to such great things which you are talking about. And I'm very happy. I'm enjoying it.
And excuse me, Sudhakar sir, one or two principals also, they wanted to participate in this, and I've told them yes, I will do it for you. So I'm getting queries from a few more schools in Kerala. I think we'll work together to bring more scholars, sir, in this week.
Yes, yes. More Kalams in the country. We have to create this Kalam country, Kalam
Yes, ma'am.
mission, so that
We are going
every
to have
child
your school as
should get
NSC.
Kalam tools.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, we have planned your school as an anchor school for NSC in Kerala. As we have, anchor schools here in Delhi. We have Delhi Public School, Siddharth Bihar Ghaziabad as an anchor school. And there is one another school in Greater Noida, Bodhi Taru International School as an anchor school, whereby, from that school, we are inviting various schools to take part. So around 20 to 30 schools are going to be there with that anchor school. So this is how we have decentralized it. So that will be the phase number 1, and then we'll go to the phase number 2. Okay, Monica ma'am, it's getting late,
Thank
so
you.
I'm really sorry.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your inspiration, for guiding us, for taking us ahead and making transformation in students. We all are here for students, to create this beautiful nation, the Kalam's vision we need to fulfill. So thank you so much for being with us. So I would now, रश्मि मैम हमारे सामने बैठी हैं, और रश्मि मैम को अगर मैं डिस्क्राइब करने जाऊं तो शायद मुझे पूरा दिन लग जाएगा, but then also I would like to share about her. She has won so many awards, national and international award. Amazing personality. So ज्यादा समय ना लेते हुए मैं मैम को ही बोलूंगी कि she will share her profile, and she's the one who creates that spark in students of research and all those stuff, the deep knowledge, how to go about it. And she is such a wonderful resource personality. And she is associated with us from so many years. And she's an academician, she's an educationist from last 30 years. And she's doctorate in chemistry from IIT Roorkee. And I must tell you, because she actually encourages children, whatever research students have done, she allows them to go to IIT, talk to people so that they get encouraged how they can go ahead with the research kind. And she is a recipient of various national, international awards, and she's a trainer at various universities, schools. Her contribution towards urban farming through aquaponics, innovative teaching methods, and nanotechnology is commendable. Over to you, ma'am. I won't take much time.
Hello, everyone. And it was a really, a session packed with so many educators who had talked so well about the present education, that is the 2021 decade. And I would like to say a few words. I'm just saying a few words about Sudhakar sir, because he is a warrior who is just going as per the present transformations in education, which is brought about by NEP 2020. So what he's doing, he's a educational reformer, because he's the person who has brought this topic of research in India, in Indian schools. And he's doing it just for the sake of giving back to society. I know it very well. And I think research is the need of the hour, because as per NEP 2020, we find that the educational scenario, it has transformed altogether. Now, as all of you have told just now, that rote education or rote learning is out. Now, what is in? The in is the creativity. And here I will say that Benjamin Bloom, whatever he has discussed, he has given us the knowledge that we have to teach the students in such a way that they learn how to create new things, whether it is an aircraft or whether it is just a story or dialogue writing or whatever. It should be original, the new creativity. And then he told us that the students, they should be able to take decision as per the situation which is there. And then he has introduced different things like application-based teaching, learning, the logical thinking, the reasoning. He had done it in 1956, but it is brought with the present NEP 2020, and we are training the teachers in the CBSE schools that they have to set the paper. That means the learning and the assessment as per the Bloom's taxonomy. So the creativity means research. This is what Abdul Kalam Association is doing for the schools. And it is not only in India, but it is happening everywhere in the world. And the research has become important from the primary to the higher standards and to the, for the PhD students, who are at the highest level of education. So now I will say that Another thing which I will appreciate here, the clubs. The Abdul Kalam Association Foundation, it is encouraging the clubs. In the clubs, we give the liberty to the students to do whatever hobbies or anything as they like. In IITs also, different clubs are there. Right now, at our time when we were studying there, the hobbies club are there, and then other science clubs are there. And now the digital education is there. So that kind of club is there. So wherever the student is having interest, he can work on that. And now the assessment has changed, as I have told you. So the students will not be getting those kind of question papers which they were getting in the past. The question papers where they have to answer as per their knowledge, not the bookish knowledge. So when we will give them opportunity to do the research, then only their creativity will be nurtured. And here I would like to just appreciate our organization of Dr. Abdul Kalam, that they are going to have the Indian Science Congress or National Science Congress. The Indian Science Congress, all of us know that it is a prestigious 110 years old association, or maybe more than that, where all the scientists all over the world are invited to just present their research. So similarly, just I want to again appreciate him and encourage him to keep on doing these kinds of National Children Science Congress, where the students will be given opportunity to present their work, which they have done on their own or maybe under the supervision of their teachers, because we are just training the teachers also, and we are honored to train the teachers. And now I will congratulate all the teachers who have been given the certificates from our association, and I hope that they are going to do the best by providing the research facilities to the students and by making their mind, discovery based, inquiry based, and creativity based. So thank you so much. I'm honored to be present here for such a great occasion. Thank you very much, everyone.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your kind words and your the direction that you have shown. Amazing. And I'm sure those who are going to get associated with DKIF, they will see Rashmi ma'am over there encouraging children and giving that Kalam tools to each and every child. Thank you so much, ma'am. Okay, so the program is getting longer, but still we have more excitement, where we have got few principals. They are actually doing amazingly, as leaders. We can say they are future leaders because the way they are doing in their schools is amazing. The excellence awards we have to announce over here. And before we proceed, I would like to request Mr. Rakesh Rajpal is the guest of honor who are here today. And are you there, sir? So, okay. So let us wait for him. And yes, we have got Prerna ma'am with us.
Ma'am, he is not there. Ma'am, he is not there. Dr. Rakesh Rajpal is not there. We can go ahead.
Not a problem. So we have Prerna ma'am with us, and she is the renowned personality. Let me see. Let me make. Yes, ma'am, Prerna ma'am.
Yeah.
Welcome to this platform. Let me give little bit introduction of yours, then you can proceed with it. And she's a dedicated resource person and innovative educationist, and having 3 decades of experience in academics and administration and specialization in organic chemistry. Ma'am, हम जब chemistry पढ़ते थे ना, तो my God, हमारे को कुछ समझ नहीं आता था. And then you have done specialization in organic chemistry. Amazing. Salute to you, ma'am. and she is being awarded as the Best Principal of the Year award in 2023. Wow. And many awards she has taken. So over to you, ma'am. You can share your experience with us, and you can experience of and implementing NEP.
Thank you so much, Monica ma'am. I feel much privileged to be the part of this wonderful event. And I am sharing the stage with Rashmi ma'am, Kanna sir, Sudhakar sir. And I am very thankful to Sudhakar sir and Rajendra sir for inviting me on this wonderful platform. And I would like to say the dream which have seen by Sudhakar sir and Rajendra sir for DKIF has become a reality now. They envision that every school must have a research ecosystem, and the student should prepare authentic research paper to enhance the scientific temperament of the student. Their vision encourages the student to analyze and derive the finding based on their research. We all know as a principal or as a teachers that research pedagogy is essential in the school system because it equips students with the valuable skills and prepare them for higher education, and it fosters the culture of inquiry and innovation that is the need of the 21st century skills. We also know that the research is the key component in building a strong and competitive education system capable of meeting the challenges of 21st century.
Excuse me, ma'am, your camera is off. Is it possible for you to switch it on, ma'am?
If we talk about the research pedagogy, it not only enriches the student's educational experience, but also it has the tangible impact on their community, their nation, and the world. It equips the students with the skill and the mindset needed to tackle the real world challenges and make a positive difference. If we talk about the NEP 2020 and the research pedagogy, we find that they are seamlessly aligned with each other. Both emphasize on the holistic, multidisciplinary, and the experiential learning, promoting critical thinking and the problem solving, and the supporting teachers training, and it gives the flexibility in the education. These alignments of NEP 2020 and the research pedagogy enhances the quality of education and prepare the students for rapidly changing world. Once again, I would like to thank Sudhakar sir for the conducting various level science congress on the various zones in the country. It will provide a wonderful platform for the students to showcase their talent. Thank you so much, Sudhakar sir. Thank you so much, Rajendra sir, also for providing me such a wonderful platform to share my views with the esteemed dignitaries and the principals. Thank you so much, Monica ma'am, once again.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for your kind words. Thank you for sharing the wonderful strategies that you're talking about, the techniques that we are using in our academics. Thank you so much, ma'am. Now I'm going to invite all those principals, those who are on the path of excellence and they are creating miracles in their schools. So let me. Okay. Before we proceed, I would like to share a little bit what our children are doing, and you will love this, I'm sure. Is it? No, it is not happening. Okay, not a problem. Let me start with the, okay. I requested those the principals who are selected to say few words about how they implemented NAP. So I am going to share the certificates, and I would request them to be on the screen. Let me start. Right. So here comes, okay. So here comes the Excellence Awards. So it's not that some extra, it is extraordinary in any case, but for the rest of the people, because they are with us and they are implementing NEP, that is being seen. So let me start with Miss Poonam Dogra. Are you there, ma'am? Would you like to share something? You're not there, not a problem. Well, let us proceed further. Mr. Ajit Singh Soni. Sir, are you there? Certificate of Excellence, which is awarded to those people who are implementing NEP. Mr. Prashant Vasudev. Vishakha Gupta.
Vishakha Gupta ma'am could not join. She has been trying to join, but maybe some problem on technologically. Yeah.
Congratulations, ma'am. Mr. Prashant Sharma. Mr. Sibbu Roy. Okay. Kiranjeet Singh Kaur. Are you there? Congratulations to all these principals. In any case, the certificate will be sent to you very soon. Swami Nathan. Samuel. Anita Gupta. Okay.
I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Just a sec. I will just put you on limelight. Wait.
So sorry, I am on the way. So you might see I'm in the car and it is raining outside, so it's little dark. So
Not a problem. So over to you,
so
ma'am.
it's Thank you. First of all, thank you for honoring the wonderful principals and the teachers who are, of course, taking it forward. But as association, what work you all are doing is really amazing. Very grounded, of course, and giving exposure to not only the students but also the schools like us to move ahead. And when it comes to NEP, NEP is really very close to my heart because when it was introduced and since that time to now, I have been actually a speaker, a panelist, and talking about and implementing, trying to
Wow.
implement all the strategies. And even before that, because my school is little different school, it believes in giving back to the society and in the first hand experience manner, hands on learning. It is based upon that model only. So, though my students come from the community, but still we take them back to the community where they comes from, so that they come from, so that they understand how they have to link themselves, how they have to learn the basic things. See what the very important points what NEP talks about, like critical thinking, problem
Ah,
solving, okay, hands-on experience, experiential learning, okay, and the attitude, then internship, okay, all such kind of things we try to implement in such a way that we take them and we make them experience of what a local person is doing or making. Okay, so they understand the labor, they understand the pain behind, they understand the connect with the earth, you can see, which is very
actually,
important.
it's
Then only you can take it forward. When because we are in the 21st century, right? So we need to have 21st century skills. So
actually
our school believes in that. So we have actually introduced so long back, 25 years back,
wonderful,
we
wonderful.
introduced Quality Circle Forum of India. We are associated with that. So we introduced quality concepts in our school, which talks
Wonderful.
about problem solving. So giving them exposure to think about what small problems they are facing. It may be as small as packing the bag. It may be as small as how to come to school, how to sit in the classroom, how to be attentive, like how to, like if they
That's
don't understand a
amazing.
particular thing, so how to do it. So all such kind of exposures we give them, we ask them, okay, to think about it, brainstorm. What do you think?
Actually,
Why does it happen? So why analysis is very important. And then
actually.
after why analysis, then I hope there is time I can speak. 2 minutes?
There are 2 minutes
Or I'll
because
just
we're
cut it short.
already running so late.
Yeah,
So,
I'll just wind up. I'll just wind up. Okay. So that solving is brainstorming, critical analysis, thinking, and finding the solution to their own problem instead of just depending, becoming independent individuals of the globe. So we, in this manner, we just try to imbibe the different concepts of NEP in our school and day-to-day curriculum, which is related to flipped learning classroom, peer teaching, and all such kind of things. So I'll just cut my self short here.
thank you,
So
ma'am.
thank
And
you so
please,
much.
such kind of principals, such kind of leaders, if they get associated with DKIF, imagine the kind of exposure the students are going to get out of it. Amazing. Anita, ma'am, we would love you to join us so that other students
Sure,
can also get benefited from you.
sure. I would love to
Thank
be
you.
a part of.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you
Thank
so
you so
much.
much, ma'am. Thank you so much. So let us proceed further. We have few more certificates to be on. Mr. Vijay Sohal, are you there? So I would like to share over here, if you really want your children to be on the top, because I am inviting you to join us, our, this science club, this is research club that we are talking about. Allow your children to be part of it because they will be exposed to all the Kalam tools. I would like to share that as well. Let us finish with these certificates. Namrata Kular, are you there, ma'am? Okay. Medha Patwal, are you there, ma'am? I would like.
I think that is all, ma'am. Yeah, fine.
last event that we had was we gave the session to our students, unlock the Kalam in you, so that there is a deep dive into their personality where the Kalam should come out of their body, you know. So this is me who is the state head of DKIF, Delhi NCR, where we are proceeding towards this program. And I am an author of Unlock the Commander in You. That is why every child who is, you know, lacking in studies, who's having some limits behind it, join our non-profit institution, you know, and you'll see the major difference happening in their lives, you know. So, and please join our National Science Congress Club, where we have lots of activities. So many dignitaries are associated with you. And what it is going to give you, it is going to give you, each and every child of yours, laser-like focus. That means the deeper understanding of the concepts, then that self-confidence that most of the students are lacking, and how to plan a time, and how to create that lifelong learning, and the memory. That is the most important part of memory techniques, and how they can create that consistent efforts in their studies, and how the habits are formed, how the problem-solving techniques are utilized in their lives, how they can improve their communication skills, dancing with communication skills. This is what all are taught in this program, where we are associated with so many principals, so many directors, and it is inculcating critical thinking, preparing for their future. This is what the Kalam tools we are following. And if you really want to get associated with, I am requesting my team to post the link over here and allow your children to research. Very small fees, which is such a small bit, जो कि एक पिज्जा भी उसमें नहीं आता है. You can actually tell your children to enroll and see the major difference happening in students' life. We have already created so many programs over here, and the students, they have participated. The time is not allowing me, otherwise I would have shown you the kind of documentary they have seen, they have shown, they have given. You just go to Facebook or DKIF Facebook, you will see the kind of activities we are doing. And if you want in your school something, any program, any workshop that is to be conducted, please share your details so that we can share Bhi Kalam series of the programs in your school. And thank you. You can visit visit our, this is the number that is given. This is the organization that we are having, and I am looking forward to meet you. And I would request Sudhakar sir to give vote of thanks to the dignitaries sitting over here, the amazing personalities sitting over here. Over to you, Sudhakar sir. And
Yeah,
thank you for giving me this opportunity to be with you all.
Ma'am, no, ये तो आपका हक है, opportunity नहीं, this is your हक, you know, and do everything that you want to. तो इतने बढ़िया से आपने किया, and so beautifully, and even in the middle of the session as well, you've been, you know, interacting on WhatsApp as well, trying to solve their problems. Acha, before I say, you know, go for vote of thanks, let me say tons of thanks to Dr. Krishna Kumarji, who has been right from beginning here, and you know, listening to all of us very patiently. Actually, he is a kind of personality who has been, you know, who is, I should say, very much a student of Dr. Kalam. He considers Dr. Kalam as his guru. So I'm really touched by his feeling for Dr. Kalam, and ample number of times I have been hearing from you the same thing. तो उनका बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया यहाँ पे आने के लिए, एंड जैसा कि आप सभी को पता है, he has mission to, you know, develop the brain amongst the children and the youths. So I'm really grateful to him. And sir, दो शब्द आप प्लीज बोले हमारे लिए, और फिर मैं वोट ऑफ थैंक्स करूंगा. ओवर टू कृष्ण कुमार सर. जी.
Thank you, sir. And first of all, I want to thank you and full all the member of your organization that today I can say I'm feeling more proud that I'm being connected to my guru, my mentor, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam ji. And as you are doing, I'm also inspired by him and doing the same thing with the brains. He only inspired me when I was in DRDO, and I have written in the chat box also how we met first time in a helicopter. And at that time, he's so gentleman that he do his duty, let it be anything he was doing on the ground. So always I remember him, and again I thank you that really you are doing good. You are making children to think about research at this stage itself. Whereas nobody is thinking, as you said, some people they are thinking research is only when they are doing PhD and all. But in the early age, we can cultivate anything in the child which we want. So that you are doing. So thank you very much, sir. Not taking much time. So all the team members, thanks, sir. Thank you.
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर. बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके. तो ऑल द टीचर्स प्रेजेंट हियर, प्रिंसिपल्स प्रेजेंट हियर, आई वुड लाइक टू से one thing that Dr. Kalam used to believe, and we believe, is that go for आनंद, not enjoyment. आनंद का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, और आनंद तभी होता है जब हम दर्द के थ्रू गुजरते हैं, when we go through pain. So let us क्योंकि हम सभी कहते हैं, बच्चे को भी कहते हैं, अब अपना बच्चा हो या फिर स्कूल का बच्चा हो, कि एंजॉय एंजॉय एंजॉय. भाई एंजॉय नहीं, आनंद करो. पहले ब्लेसिंग हमें मिला करता था कि आनंद करो. इसका मतलब ये होता था कि बेटा उस खुशी को महसूस करो जो दर्द से होकर गुजरने के बाद महसूस होती है. जब एक माँ अपने बच्चे को जन्म देती है, जिस दर्द से वो गुजरती है, और जब उस दर्द से गुजरने के बाद जब अपने बच्चे को देखती है, तो जो उसके खुशी का जो जिसके चेहरे पे जो खुशी होती है, वो खुशी संसार में, उसका मतलब वी कैन नॉट एक्सप्रेस इन वर्ड्स, तो लेट अस गो फॉर दैट आनंद. तो मैं प्रिंसिपल से भी कहूंगा कि वो जो अभी जैसे कि 32 दिख रहे हैं, तो मैं समझता हूं कि उस आनंद को आप लोग समझें, तो अच्छा होगा हम सभी के लिए, देश के लिए, गौरवशाली भारत के लिए. आप सभी का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, और अब शब्द नहीं है जो आप लोगों का धन्यवाद हम कर सकें, अदा कर सकें. तो इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, शुभ रात्रि. और जो सर्टिफिकेट्स हैं सभी को सब मिल जाएंगे, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है उसमें. सो थैंक्स अ लॉट.
एक बार सर, जस्ट बिफोर वाइंडिंग अप, अगर अटेंडेंस लिंक लास्ट टाइम एक बार शेयर हो जाए, क्योंकि लोग पूछ रहे हैं. जस्ट वन लास्ट.
जी जी,
थैंक यू सो मच.
राइट.
Thank you, Dr. Krishna. Thank you, Priyanka ji. Thank you, Shweta ma'am. Thank you, Kusum ma'am. Thank you, Anita ji, Anita Gupta ma'am. Thank you from MIT University. Thank you, Dr. Hardeep. Thank you, Prashant ji. Thank you, Bikram Pal Singh ji. आपकी appreciation हमें बार बार मिल गई. Thank you for your appreciation. Thank you for your presence. Thank you, Prerna. Thank you, Sankhana, Dr. Srividya, Professor Antonio, Dimple ma'am, Soumya Taneja, Shiva Prakash ji, Moments NWS. I don't know who is this. Thank you, Prashant Shukla sir. Thank you, Rekha Singh ma'am. Thank you, Vishwanath ji. Thank you, Muhammad Iqbal. Thank you, Dr. M. Devandra. Because there are two screens, so I am just thank you everybody. If I've left someone, I'm really sorry for that. But thank you for your presence. I can see. Thank you, Shubham ji. Thank you, Rashmi ji. Thank you, Batul. Thank you, Vineet sir. Thank you, Dr. Poonam. Thank you, Ravi Kant ji. Thank you, Rajendra sir. Thank you, Dr. Yogita. Thank you so much for your presence. We really, really enjoyed your presence. Anybody would like to share, give any feedback, you're most welcome. Unmute and please go ahead with it.
I would like to say something. Yes.
Yeah, please.
Yes, sir. Sir, continue please.
अभी फॉर्मली जो है प्रोग्राम हमारा ओवर हो गया है. अब जो लोग भी कुछ कहना चाहते हो, जितने भी टाइम लेना चाहते हो, नॉट एन इशू. ओपन फॉर ऑल। तो पीपल ओंट कंप्लेन कि आप बस झूठ मूठ का हमें पकड़ के रखते हो। तो जिनको कुछ कहना है प्लीज कहें, प्लीज। या राइट।
Hello, ma'am. Hello, sir. Good evening.
यस
This is Zankhna
या गुड
here
इवनिंग।
from Jamnagar, Gujarat, Radhika Education School.
या
Thank you
जांगना,
so much for
to see you,
this.
can we see you?
Yeah, yeah.
Please,
Just,
please.
just a minute.
Please, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Can you see me?
Yeah, please, please. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much for this
Yeah.
appreciation. And I am from Radhika Education School, Jamnagar,
Yes,
Gujarat.
you are audible, ma'am.
And this is the great initiative I have ever seen. So we'll surely try to enroll our students into this, and let's rock the science and the
Thank you, ma'am.
all the
Thank you so
achievements, right?
much. Thank you
Yeah.
for committing that. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Who else?
Thank you. Bye. Good
Thank
evening.
you. Bye-bye. Take care. Yes. And Kusum ma'am wants to say, yes, Kusum ma'am, please go ahead with it. Anybody else, please unmute yourself with an on.
Say something.
Yeah,
Ma'am,
Vikram
can I say
Balsanji.
something?
Yes, sir. We would love to see you.
Yeah. Am I to you?
You're not
Yeah.
visible, sir, but you're audible. Yes.
So, first of all, Sudhakar sir, from the core of my heart, I would like to express my gratitude.
Sir, you're not audible.
Yeah. Ma'am, am I audible to you?
Now it is fine. Yes, sir.
So, am I audible right now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, audible.
You are audible.
Yeah, am I audible right now, ma'am?
Ji, sir. Yes, sir.
So, sir, from the core of my heart, sir, especially a sincere regard to you, sir. This is the second time that I am in you and your entire team, and I am feeling very, I can say, proud to be a part of this particular event. It's a fabulous event. I just want to something. You are doing very well. You're doing research in these kind of the areas. I want to add, since few of the members are available right now. So this is my humble request. You can say it's not my advice. I'm not here to give you advice, since very intellectual people they are attending this event. So this is my request, that you need to identify the skills also. We are focused on the research. That is okay. That is very good initiative that majority of the members they are implementing in their institutions. So, because I am doing this particular thing, it's my you can say particular skill in your student, because this is also the responsibility of a teacher, because we need to guide our students as per the skills. Wide variety of hidden talent, hidden skills they are including in our kids right now, and no one will be able to identify these kind of skills and talent except teachers, because a teacher is very, you can say, close to his or her student, right? So this is my humble request to all of you. Let us identify the
Yeah,
skills
Vikram sir.
and
Yes,
guide
yes.
the
Thank you
students
so much.
as the skills, as
Thank
per
you
the
so
hidden
much,
skills.
Vikram
So
sir. Thank you so
that's
much,
all,
Vikram
Sudhakar
sir.
sir.
Yeah. So I would just like to tell you that we have, clubs, research club, but we have also Maybe Kalam club. There is this club. And this club has got various activities.
Right, sir.
Every week
Right.
we have one activity. Right now, there are exams. So कि हमारा जो टैगलाइन है, it is empowering community through art, culture, research and innovation. तो हमारा आर्ट एंड कल्चर पे भी होता रहता है, एंड वो जो एक्टिविटीज हैं, इवन वी हैड दिस मैं भी क्लम बैच, तो उसमें बच्चों ने बहुत सारे एक्टिविटीज किए थे, जैसे इट वाज रिलेटेड टू doing a post about their innovations, about their cultural heritage, about food, and so many things were there. So they won badges also, and we couriered to them. और उन्होंने बड़ा प्राउडली दिखाया. तो हम वो डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज कर रहे हैं, जिसके लिए एक अलग से हमने ग्रुप बनाया हुआ है. रिसर्च क्लब एक्चुअली क्या स्पेसिफिक हो जाता है थोड़ा सा, तो इसीलिए वो क्लब So the thing is that we are already doing it. Balki if you
Right,
go
right.
through our Facebook page, you will be finding it. But thank you so much for mentioning this, because it shows that how much concerned you are. और आपने जो है वादा किया था कि हम आप पकड़ के हमको चलेंगे, तो मैं हरदीप सर को
Yeah,
बोलूंगा कि हरदीप सर को पकड़ के रखना, और अभी मैं हाथ छोड़ने वाला नहीं हूँ, तो अभी बहुत सारा काम करना है साथ में. थैंक यू वेरी मच विक्रम सर, थैंक यू सो मच.
Vikram sir, for your information, I
sir,
would
I
like
am
to add
already
to
with
this.
you, sir. I am already with you. Yeah, thank you
Sir
very
ने
much.
already बता ही दिया है, but then also there we start with the session where we identify the skills of a child. According to the skills
Right,
of a
ma'am.
child, they only choose where they want to research. Because if child is not happy, then what is the point of having that research? Through that research, we
Yes,
are
yes.
getting those Kalam tools where they are getting that confidence, where they are getting deep knowledge, where they are getting
Yeah,
that
yeah.
critical thinking skills. So
Yes.
we are the one who are holding their hands.
Yes.
We create the session where they identify
Yes.
their skills. As you must have heard about Ikigai. So we
Yes,
do
yes.
all those tests, all those skills, identification. After the skills identification, they only
Yes,
choose
yes.
the topics. We are not the one who are forcing them. They choose, they do it, and then they are moving ahead with it. And if you really want in your school any program to happen,
Ma'am,
any
that's
session
really
to happen,
appreciable at your.
we can.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to? Acha, Kusum ma'am wants to say
Definitely,
something,
I
and
will be in touch with you.
yeah,
जी सर,
Kusum
विक्रम
ma'am
सर,
कुछ
we
कहना
will
चाह
get
रही हैं.
back to you very soon.
Yeah, बिल्कुल बिल्कुल विक्रम सर को पकड़ के रखना है, लेकिन कुसुम मैम को हम बोलने नहीं दे रहे हैं ना. शी इज वेटिंग. वो मुझे जो है बाद में फिर बहुत ही डांटेंगी. कुसुम मैम, ओवर टू यू.
Sir, it's the time for the guest. First, on the priority basis, they have to speak. So
Hardeep
thank you,
sir is
everyone.
there. Would you
And
like
it's a
to
nice
share, sir?
program. It's
Hardeep
a
sir.
yeah.
Hardeep sir.
Yes, ma'am. Good evening. Good evening to all the eminent personalities available on this wonderful platform, that is Dr. Kalam International Foundation. So I have been watching this event from the starting. So thanks to Sudhakar sir, president of Dr. Kalam International Foundation, who has been inspiring so many teachers, principals to doing this research work, and for this, you can say, tremendous efforts that he has been doing for, you can say, development of the students and as well as the development of the nation. So once again, I thank to Dr. Sudhakar Singh for this event and for this National Science Congress.
सर
Thanks.
हरदीप सर, आप जो है प्रेसिडेंट से कम नहीं है, ठीक है, पहली बात. और मैं मोटिवेट अगर दूसरों को कर रहा हूँ तो इट इज बिकॉज ऑफ यू ऑल्सो. हरदीप सर मुझे खुद ही मोटिवेट करते हैं, तो मैं आगे मोटिवेट करता हूँ लोगों को. तो ही इज वेरी हम्बल टू से दैट. सर, आपका बैकग्राउंड जो आपने दिया हुआ ये जबरदस्त है, मजा आ गया इसको देख के. एंड
सर, जबरदस्त जबरदस्त लोगों के सब जब रहते हैं ना, तो हमें भी जबरदस्ती करना पड़ता है ना, नहीं तो हम पीछे रह जाते हैं.
नहीं नहीं नहीं. हमारी टीम बहुत अच्छी है. DKIF is
Anybody else who would like to
it's a
share
great
anything?
team.
Prashant sir, there are so many principals who came for just for the certification all, and they want to share their experience. Please share, because we are here to listen to you. We are here to solve your problems, and you don't worry, because this is a big team where we are taking care of everything. It's not that we are bombarding the things to the students. No, right from the starting, we are creating the foundation of how to identify your skills. After identifying your skills, the children, they are ready to go for the research. But I would request everybody to please come and join us. Let us create a big campaign. Main Bhi Kalam, Main Bhi Kalam, Main Bhi Kalam. So can we all put all screens on and say Main Bhi Kalam together? Because in any case, we are the students of Kalam sir. So I would request, before we wind up, I want everybody to be on the screen and let us say Main Bhi Kalam, Main Bhi Kalam, Main Bhi Kalam. Wow. Thank you, Anita ma'am. Thank you, Bikram sir. Thank you, Krishna sir. Thank you, Sudhakar sir.
2,
Come on.
मैं भी कलाम
मैं भी
मैं भी
कलाम
कलम
Let us
मैं
start.
भी
Bhi
कलाम
Kalam.
1, 2, 3, and go.
कलाम मैं भी कलाम मैं भी
मैं
मैं
कलाम
भी
भी
कलम
कलाम मैं भी
Kalam.
कलाम
मैं भी कलाम मैं भी कलाम मैं
कलम
भी कलाम
Bhi Kalam.
Kalam.
Thank you,
यस
thank you, thank you.
थैंक यू
अमिटी यूनिवर्सिटी से कौन सी मैम है, आप कुछ बोलना चाहती हैं अमिटी यूनिवर्सिटी
Yes,
से?
sure, sir. So
जी
my
मैम।
name is Swati Sharma and I'm an architect and urban planner and I teach architecture and design at Amity University Gurgaon campus. And this was a very nice platform and for the first time I have attended any such type of award ceremony and this was really very I should say a progressive thing India is doing and such an organization has thought about it of doing. Otherwise, this research thing has been done only in university level. Like myself, I've been granted copyright and patent for my work, and that work was done by my students and me together. I am into research thing as well. So I feel if the students from schools themselves are learning this thing, how to do research, how to do copyright, how to do patent. So when they enter into a university, they are already prepared for the research making skills. Now, at university level, what happens when the student
Exactly.
completes his her 4 or 5 year of course, then only the student is able to do some research work. At that time, they are into a dilemma that what we are going to do in this course, how we are going to make our career. They are more focused on that, or they are into enjoying the college life. They are more into that thing. Only serious students take initiatives for research thing and patent thing, copyright thing. But this is
Absolutely.
what is needed. Actually, it's needed.
Yeah, true.
So it is our responsibility that we need to take
मैम
them to that path where they can put
मोनिका
their
मैम
passions into, you know.
True, ma'am.
मोनिका
True.
मोनिका मैम या जस्ट अ सेकंड, जैसा कि आपने कहा मैम, व्हाट्स योर नेम मैम?
So my name is Swati.
श्वेता मैम।
Swati.
Swati.
Swati ma'am. Swati
Swati.
ma'am, actually, yes, Swati ma'am, actually, our dream is, and I have been, telling earlier also to the people that we don't need to create IITs, right? Our every college, university can be IIT, right?
True. It is.
See,
True.
there is a gap within academia. There is a gap between school and college universities, right?
Yes.
ये gap अगर जिस दिन fill हो जाएगा ना, we don't need to go for IIT, we don't need to go for all those NITs, right? I'm telling you, and I have been telling this to the schools, कि those schools who are putting in their advertisements, Ram scored 99%, they will forget to put it in coming times. They was in 22, 23. They will write this, and this will identify them, separate them from the other schools, right? And these very students, I'm telling you, these very students will take admission in those colleges and universities where they have got research labs, ample learning space for research. और वो colleges और universities जो है, they will be out where there is no research kind of stuffs, right? तो exactly आपने उस बात को कहा, और यही जो है हम लोग लेके चल रहे हैं, and I am really thank you very much to see, I am very much happy to see that you are from Amity University and you are advocating the same thing. So we are really grateful to you, और आगे भी हम लोग
Thank you,
connected
sir.
रहेंगे because
Definitely,
we
sir.
do have ambassadors of Dr. Kalam, right? So मैं बल्कि extend करूंगा this to you to become the Dr. Kalam's ambassador with us, right, ma'am? So thank you so much,
Sure,
ma'am.
sir.
Yeah,
Definitely.
Monica, ma'am.
Definitely.
Thank you
Sorry,
so much.
Kusum ma'am, it's your time to give your point of view.
चलिए ठीक है, फिर चलते हैं, चलते चलते अगर कोई कुछ कहना चाहता है तो कह सकता
No,
है।
Kusum ma'am
शिवा सर,
रहती
यू
है,
वांट टू
Kusum
से
ma'am.
समथिंग?
Kusum ma'am is
हाँ,
there.
कुसुम मैम को तो
सर
हम
बस
कहने
हम
नहीं दे
यही
रहे।
कहना चाहेंगे। कोई बात नहीं सर, कोई बात नहीं, मुझे तो सबको थैंक्स बोलना है हम सब की तरफ से, DKIF की तरफ से। इट्स अ रियली ग्रेट प्लेटफॉर्म, और जो भी हमारे साथ जैसे ज्वाइन करके चलेंगे, हाथ से हाथ मिलाकर चलेंगे, तो डेफिनेटली हम बहुत कुछ अच्छा कर पाएंगे। दैट्स ऑल फ्रॉम माय साइड, एंड थैंक यू मोनिका मैम, थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू, and it's a great thing, really. It's a great guest
And
to
thank you, Kusum
join
ma'am.
us.
And thank you, Kusum ma'am,
Thank you,
a
sir.
true soul, a great human being, and so polite, और हमेशा जो है
Thank
अपना
you.
क्रेडिट दूसरों को दे देती हैं, तो thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you,
Thanks a
sir.
lot.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.